I'm still alive, and today I want to share the story of a World War I hero. Someone who fought against the most famous and feared German pilot, who crashed behind enemy lines and is still alive and kicking today. I am, of course, talking about Charlie Brown's dog, Snoopy. That's right, today we will be discussing the world's most famous beagle, who also is for some reason a World War I flying ace. There are not one, not two, but 3 separate songs about him fighting the Red Baron. There are years worth of comics of them battling it out, and a full sequence in the Peanuts movie. This is not just an ongoing joke, it's an integral part of Snoopy's character. But why? It's not like this is some anti-war messaging. This joke started in the 60s, over 40 years after World War I ended. So this whole thing started because Snoopy had an ongoing fantasy of being a World War I hero, which in and of itself is very strange, and there's not a great reason for it, but fighting the Red Baron is all part of that. Sometimes Snoopy is just fantasizing on top of his doghouse, and in the Peanuts movie he was writing a book where he fights the Red Baron. But for some reason this little dream of his always continues. I'd love to give some conclusive, satisfactory answer on the origins of this joke, but unfortunately, there isn't really one. It's not like I'm gonna find some really obscure connection to Charlie Brown and the eventual defeat of the Red Baron. April 21st, 1918, the dreaded Red Baron with over 80 aerial victories under his belt was flying a mission in France. He ended up flying too close to the ground and too deep into Allied territory, and he was eventually shot down at the age of 25. And just who was the man credited with shooting him down? Captain Arthur Roy Brown. Or if you take just his initials including his title, C.A.R. Brown. And C.A.R. could be shortened to Charlie. That's right, Charlie Brown himself was the one who shot down the Red Baron. Or maybe it was an Australian gunner from the ground. Historians are still debating this. Maybe that was Snoopy. We don't know if he's Australian. He never speaks. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. No, I'm sure Snoopy fantasizing about fighting in World War I was just something that made Charles Schultz laugh. I mean, I doubt there's any deeper reasoning for it. I think it's just a funny bit. Also, do you think Snoopy would be friends with Perry the Platypus? Somehow I just feel like he would. Okay, I think that's a good place to end this one. The next couple of videos might be a little bit shorter because it's just about to be Christmas and I'm probably gonna need to pre-record them. But thank you for watching. Go listen to the Snoopy and Red Baron songs, and Nate, I'll see you tomorrow.